Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Night In with Southside. The name of the game tonight is Trivia. I'd like to say thank you to the Young Friends organization for hosting. My name is Patrick Zundel. I'm going to be your host tonight. I'm also the events chair for the Young Friends organization, and we're just really excited to have you all here with us tonight. I'm going to go through all the rules with you guys. Hope everyone's dialed in and paying attention. But before we get into the nitty-gritty, I just want to go check in with the Executive Director of SouthSide Early Childhood Center, Katie Ron.
Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us tonight for Southside's first ever virtual trivia night. My name is Katie Ron. I'm the Executive Director at Southside. Obviously, things look a lot differently this year, but we're super excited about the event ahead of us. Thank you to our Young Friends organization for all of your hard work and effort for putting this whole evening together. And thank you to our sponsors for your continued support. We are so grateful for everything you do to make Southside a success. I'm going to turn it back over to Pat for some more rules and reminders. So good luck, have fun, and thank you.
All right, before we get into the rules, I just want to say thank you so much to our diamond sponsor, Moneta. In addition, thanks to our platinum sponsor, Richie Fisher with Keller Williams Realty. Thank you to our gold sponsor, Andel White and McDonald Real Estate Group. And before we get started, let's go over some of the rules. So tonight the trivia competition will consist of 60 questions. We're going to do 6 categories, 10 questions in each category. Questions will appear on screen and be read once by the MC. Each team has a link to their Google answer forms. There's one form for each round with a unique code. You must type in your unique code each round. So just double check. If you click on a link and it's not working, just make sure you're clicking on the link for the correct round. And then again, your team has a unique code that you were given via email. Just make sure you put that in the correct spot in the form. The questions will appear on your Google form, and we will continue to loop them after I've read them. We're going to allow 10 minutes after the questions are read. You'll be able to mull things over with your team. In the interest of time tonight, since we started a little late, what we'll do is we'll monitor how the scoring's going. If we receive all the submissions before the 10 minutes up, I'll give you a couple minutes warning, and then we'll jump back into the next round of questions so we can kind of keep things moving along. During the first round on your Google answer form, we're going to ask you to estimate how many correct answers you think your team will score of the 60 questions to be presented. This is in case of a tie for first place. And what we'll do is the team with the closest estimated score without going over will be the winner. So don't go over what you think you're going to get right, or you will be disqualified from the tiebreaker scoring. Teams who have purchased mulligans ahead of time, you can use 1 per round. The pack contains 5. There's 6 rounds. There's only 5 mulligans, so you're going to be on the hook for all 10 questions on one of the rounds. On the Google form, just simply type in mulligan, and we'll make sure that that you get scored accurately there. Correct spelling on the Google form answer sheets is not required. However, judges must be able to easily recognize your answers. Cleo, the development director at Southside, has the final say on any disputed answers. So now would be a good time to send her an e-gift card or some other form of bribery. Okay, this is really important. So we sent out emails to everyone that we have emails for. That includes team captains, and also team members. Just make sure that one person is submitting answers. If there's a double or triple submission, we're going to take the first submission. We're going to count that as your answer. Again, there will be 10 minutes between each round. We're going to try and shave a little time off of that to kind of pick up some of the time that we lost by starting late, so we can get everybody in bed early. After round 3, there will be a 10-minute intermission, and we'll stick to that 10 minutes too. We'll check in on the scores after intermission and then after the final round. Raffle tickets will be on sale until the first round of round 5. The first question of round 5, and we'll announce the winner of the Apple Airpods at the end of that same round. This is really important. If you need any technical support or have any questions, you can call or text questions. You can call or text Cleo at 314-640-2291. Write that number down. She's also emailed you a couple times today. You can email her back if you're having any issues. While this is a virtual trivia, we try. So keep it on the up and up, and most importantly, have a good time tonight. All right, without further ado, let's get into, I need to mention one more thing. We had a little snafu with the YouTube link tonight. If you're looking for the stream, you can find it at Southside's Facebook page, or you can find it at youtube.com/Media Outlaws TV. Media Outlaws is hosting us tonight, and they were kind enough to let us use their YouTube channel since the Southside channel is not cooperating. All right, without further ado, we're going to go through the questions for round one, and just want to say thank you to our silver sponsor, Aileen Garcia with Garcia Properties. All right, theme for round one is Rainbow Road. Question number one, founded in 1910, this organization claims to be the world's largest tree nut processing and marketing company. Again, founded in 1910, this organization claims to be the world's largest tree nut processing and marketing company. Question number two, when visiting Willy Wonka's chocolate factory, this snobby girl bites off more than she can chew and ends up turning into a blueberry. Question two again, when visiting Willy Wonka's chocolate factory, this snobby girl bites off more than she can chew and ends up turning into a blueberry. Question number three, this female duo's first major label release, an eponymous 1988 album, reached number 22 on the album chart and got them nominated for a Best New Artist Grammy, losing out to Milli Vanilli. Question three one more time, this female duo's first major label release, an eponymous 1988 album, reached number 22 on the album chart and got them nominated for a Best New Artist Grammy, losing out to Milli Vanilli. Question number four, this children's game involved linking hands and challenging someone from the other team to break the link. This children's game involved linking hands and challenging someone from the other team to break the link. Question five, this herbicide was widely used by the U.S. military during the Vietnam War and ended up causing major health problems for those with a significant exposure to the chemical. This herbicide was widely used by the U.S. military during the Vietnam War and ended up causing major health problems for those with significant exposure to the chemical. Question six, Seth Rogen played this masked crime fighter in a 2011 film of the same name. Seth Rogen played this masked crime fighter in a 2011 film of the same name. Question seven, this is the second longest river in China. This is the second longest river in China. Question eight, the defensive line for the Minnesota Vikings from the late 1960s to the late 1970s went by this moniker, inspired by a 1958 song. The defensive line for the Minnesota Vikings from the late 1960s to the late 1970s went by this moniker, inspired by a 1958 song. Question 9. In Pokemon Red or Blue, aspiring Pokemon Masters battled Lieutenant Surge in this city's gym. In Pokemon Red and Blue, or Blue, aspiring Pokemon Masters battle Lieutenant Surge in this city's gym. Question 10. In Super Mario 64, popping an item block of this color allows Mario to transform into Metal Mario. In Super Mario 64, popping an item block of this color allows Mario to transform into Metal Mario. Okay, that's the last question. Make sure you choose the correct answer form, Google answer form. If you have any issues in the meantime, you can contact Cleo at 314-640-2291, or you can respond to any of the emails that she sent you earlier, and we'll be happy to help you. We're going to loop the questions during the 10 minutes to allow you guys to get another look at them while you're answering. and we'll see you back here in a few minutes and see how you did. Everybody, we're watching the scores roll in. It looks like everyone's kind of got the hang of the Google Forms. We have about 4 minutes left. We're gonna, make sure everybody gets their answers in. Again, if you need any help, refer to the emails that Cleo sent you earlier, or you can text or call her at 314-640-2291. All right, we'll see you guys in a few. All right, hey guys, we're just waiting for a couple more teams. We're gonna give just an extra minute this round and make sure everybody's cool with the format, and then we're gonna move on here. So one more minute, and then we'll be back with you here in 60 seconds. All right, welcome back. Hope everyone had a successful first round. Just want to take a second and remind you guys, we are selling raffle tickets. We're going to draw the raffle for a pair of Airpods after round 5. And if you didn't get a goodie box, we do still have some available. They have some really cool stuff. So you get this stainless steel tumbler right here, which is cool, that I'm drinking out of tonight. Alibi cookies. And the popcorn professor, this stuff is really good. Strawberry popcorn. I didn't know that was a thing, but it's delicious. I think we still have some 6-packs of Civil Life beer left. And then you'll also get a mask to protect you from the COVID-19. And it all comes in a really cool bag that I don't have, but trust me, it's cool. Oh, and they're $50. So pretty good value. And then if you don't want a goodie box, if you don't want to buy a raffle ticket, you can always donate. There were links sent to you in your email, and we'll be hitting you up for money throughout the night because that's what we're here for. We're here for the kids. Without further ado, let's get to the answers from round 1. All right, founded in 1910, this organization claims to be the world's largest tree nut processing and marketing company. That was Blue Diamond. Blue Diamond. Question 2. When visiting Willy Wonka's chocolate factory, this snobby girl bites off more than she can chew and turns into a blueberry. That was Violet Beauregard. Question 3. I'm not going to read that whole question again. It was the Indigo Girls. Question 4. The children's game involving linking hands, challenging someone from the other team to break the link. That's Red Rover. Oh, that sure is Red Rover. Look at that. Question 5. The herbicide used in the Vietnam War was called Agent Orange. Question 6. Seth Rogen played this masked crime fighter in a 2011 film of the same name. That was The Green Hornet. The Green Hornet. Question 7. The second longest river in China is Yellow River. The Yellow River. Question 8. The Vikings were known, from the 60s to 70s, were known as the Purple People Eaters. The Purple People Eaters. Question 9. In Pokemon Red and or Blue, aspiring Pokemon Masters battle Lieutenant Surge in the city's gym. That was Vermilion City. There's a picture of the Game Boy game there. And question 10. In Super Mario 64, popping an item block of this color allows Mario to transform into Metal Mario. The answer was green. The answer was green. All right, hope everyone had a fun first round. And before we move on to round 2, just want to check in with Helen Cardwell, the Vice President of the Young Friends Organization.
Hi everyone, my name is Helen Cardwell and I'm a member of Southside's Young Friends Organization. We're all here tonight to have some fun and play trivia, but we're also here to support the children and families of Southside. Later on tonight, you'll hear from Mishan, one of our Southside parents. If you want to support families like hers and so many others, look for the donation link on Google Forms. Every little bit truly helps make a difference for the children and families of Southside. Thank you and enjoy the rest of your evening.
All right, thanks, Helen. We're going to jump right into round two. But before we read the questions, just want to thank another one of our round sponsors, the Fox Park Neighborhood Association. Thank you all so much. Trivia wouldn't happen without you. All right, in round two, we're going to name that tune. Name the cartoon character, not the show. We want the name of the character, not the show that they're in. And apologies for the sirens if you can hear them outside. We are in the middle of the city, and away we go. So there's nothing for me to read now, so I'll just thumb through the pictures and you guys can check them out. And then a reminder, at the end of each round, we are going to slideshow all of the questions/pictures again so you can see them. So here's question 1. Question 2. There's question 3. Question 4. Here comes question 5. Here's question number 6. Question number 7. Big fan of this show when I was a kid. Question 8. Just a reminder, we are looking for the name of the character, not the name of the show. Name of the character. Question 9. And last but not least, here is question 10. Again, make sure you're clicking on the correct Google form that corresponds to round 2. And we are going to give you 10 minutes again this round. If you get those questions in sooner, we will come back, give you a warning that we're going to come back early, and then we'll move on to round 3. All right, we'll see you in a few minutes. All right, got about 3 minutes left to get those answers in. 3 minutes. 3 minutes. All right, see you back here shortly. Good luck. All right, hey everybody, welcome back. Hope you had a good second round there. Just want to remind everyone we are trying to wait. We're trying to go as close to 10 minutes on the answers as we can, and we are also waiting for you to submit. So if you're taking your sweet time, let's get it rocking. Okay. There was something else I was supposed to remind you, and I can't remember. We are going to cut intermission down to 5 minutes. Just try and pick up a little bit of the time that we've lost from starting late and for waiting for answers to roll in. So without further ado, the answers to round two. Okay, we've got Foghorn Leghorn from Looney Tunes. We've got Pigpen from Peanuts, not Charlie Brown. We've got Tommy Pickles from Rugrats. We've got He-Man from The Adventures of He-Man. I did not know this one. This was Norbert from the Angry Beavers. We've got Kim Possible from the show Kim Possible. We've got Captain Planet from Captain Planet and the Planeteers. We've got Yakko from Animaniacs. Bullwinkle from Rocky and Bullwinkle. And we've got Montana Max from Tiny Toon Adventures. A couple reminders here. We've got the Airpods raffle, which closes at the beginning of round 5, and then we'll choose the winner at the end of round 5. We have some goodie boxes left. They're $50. You get a box of Alibi cookies, which are delicious. Also, they have a vending machine in Tam Avenue Bar, which is pretty cool. Didn't know that. We have the Popcorn Professor. These are both locally owned businesses. We've got the stainless steel tumbler. We've got 6-pack of beer from Civil Life, which is awesome. Mask, and it all comes in a cool reusable tote, which I don't have. I should have got that during the break. And of course, if you don't want to do either of those things, you can donate at any time and just refer to the links that Cleo sent you in your emails earlier today. All right, our round 3 sponsor is Desk Guardian. Thank you so much. Couldn't do this without you. And without further ado, round number 3, my big fat Greek alphabet. Good luck with this one. Question number 1. This is the closest planetary star system to Earth's solar system at only 4.37 light years away. This is the closest planetary star system to Earth's solar system at only 4.37 light years away. Question number 2. Medications that cause your heart to beat more slowly and less forcefully, thus reducing your blood pressure, are colloquially, why would they make me say that word? Known as what? Medications that cause your heart to beat more slowly and less forcefully, thus reducing your blood pressure, are colloquially known as what? Question 3. Outer space explosions of these are the brightest and most energetic electromagnetic events known to occur in the universe. Outer space explosions of these are the brightest and most energetic electromagnetic events known to occur in the universe. I think we're going to be seeing some mulligans in round 3. Question 4. Headquartered in Atlanta, this airline is the second largest in the world by passengers carried and fleet size. Headquartered in Atlanta, this airline is the second largest in the world by passengers carried and fleet size. Question 5. This is another word for an extremely small amount of something. This is another word for an extremely small amount of something. And just a reminder, the Greek alphabet is the guiding clue. Question 6. This is an Italian sportswear brand founded in Turin in 1978. This is an Italian sportswear brand founded in Turin in 1978. Question 7. This figure is approximately equal to 3.141599265. You get the picture. This figure is approximately equal to 3.14159, blah, blah, blah. You get the picture. Question 8. In the field of statistics, this is the symbol for standard deviation. In the field of statistics, this is the symbol for standard deviation. Question 9. This 2018 Netflix science fiction thriller starred, among others, Gary Oldman. This 2018 Netflix science fiction thriller starred, among others, Gary Oldman. And finally, question 10. One benefit of eating fish or taking fish oil is obtaining these fatty acids. One benefit of eating fish or taking fish oil is obtaining these fatty acids. Okay, just like before, we are going to loop the questions again so you can watch them while you're answering. Please try and get those answers in as quickly as possible. The sooner you get them in, the sooner we can carry on. Otherwise, we're going to give you 10 minutes on the clock. And then after this, we will have a shortened intermission of 5 minutes and then some other goodies for you guys. So we'll see you back here in 10 minutes. All right, gang. Got a couple teams we're still waiting on, so 60 seconds to get those answers in, and then we're moving on with or without you. All right, welcome back. We are going to go through the answers to round 3, and here we go. I haven't actually read this comic yet. It says, hey, we said $20 limit. The final Secret Santa gift exchange between the Greeks and the Trojans. Wow. What do you know? All right, question number 1. Alpha Centauri is the answer. Question 2, beta blockers. Beta blockers. That's a heart. Question 3, gamma ray or gamma burst. Gamma ray or gamma burst will work. Question 4, Delta Airlines. Answer for question 5 is iota. Small amount, an iota. Question 6, answer is kappa. Question 7, answer is pi. Question 8, the answer is sigma. Question 9, the answer is tau. And last but not least, question 10, the answer is omega or omega-3. All right, everybody, we're going to have a shortened intermission. We're only going to do 5 minutes. We've had a couple answers trickling in late. We need to kind of clean that up so we can kind of keep the ball rolling here. Intermission will be 5 minutes. We'll see you back here in 5 minutes. Enjoy. All right, welcome back, everybody. Here's a look at the scores. Currently, we have a three-way tie for first place with Team Gatow, Team McCarthy, and Team McVeigh. So we're going to leave those scores up there just for a few minutes so you guys can take a look at that, see how you're doing. And while I've got you here, of course, got to remind you to get a goodie box if you want one. Get a mask, cookies, flavored popcorn, stainless steel tumbler, and Civil Life beer. Delicious. Round 5, we're going to be drawing the raffle. We're going to close the raffle beginning of round 5, and we'll draw the winner at the end. And if you would like to make a donation to Southside, just refer to the links that Cleo sent you in your emails, and you can make a donation at their page there. And now we're gonna just take a few minutes and watch a video about Southside and learn a little bit more about the mission and why we're here tonight.
When I first got to Southside, I was homeless. I had one child. I was pregnant with another. I was really just kind of trying to find my way. I just so happened to walk past here getting off work. And I was like, I really need a daycare because my son at the time was going to work with me. And I just walked in. I met Krista, and she was really welcoming. She set me up with a shelter. After that, it took 3 weeks for Kaden, my oldest, to get enrolled. And that was just that breath of fresh air.
SouthSide is an early childhood center. We serve 140 students, so the vast majority of those students are at or below the federal poverty line, so they're enrolled in our Head Start Early Head Start program. We do provide high-quality early childhood education, but we also provide wraparound support for our families. Every child has an environment that's full of dedicated, loving teachers who are really there to help them reach their next developmental goal, who are there constantly engaged. They're constantly working with the children.
The teachers were so loving and caring, and it makes a difference because you can't teach love to a teacher. It doesn't happen. Either they have it or they don't, and every teacher here has it. The programs that they have here at Southside, they really engage you and try to make you better. I started the asset program, and it was basically teaching you how to budget your money, how to save. So basically we opened a bank account with them, and the money you saved at the end of the program, they matched it. And we maybe had $2,500, and they matched it. And it was just like, geez, that was a lot for me. That was probably the most money that I've ever had in my hand at one time. And so I went to the bank, and they were like, hey, you have perfect credit. We can give you a home loan. And it was just like, wow, again, oh my God. So we ended up buying a house. And at this point, I had the job, I had the house. It was like, now it's time for me to better myself. And so I went back to school, and I finished my bachelor's. And now I am working in the art museum in marketing. And things are just great, honestly.
Everybody believes in what we're doing here. And they're helping them get ready for kindergarten, they're helping them crawl, they're helping them meet their social emotional goals. We truly care for each and every family and child, and I think that's what sets us apart.
Southside gave me hope that I could do it. I could be so much more than I was allowing myself to be. And they gave me hope that I can go back to school and still raise my kids, and I can still work, and they're gonna be fine. They gave me hope that I can come out of a shelter and own a house 2 years later. To be able to have that, it's just hope that there's something else.
everyone, my name is Molly White. I'm a member of Southside's Young Friends organization. We thank you guys so much for participating in our virtual trivia this evening, and we really hope that you enjoyed Mishan's video. As Mishan states in the video, Southside is a place that embodies love, care, and kindness to each and every child and their families. While the pandemic has devastated the entire globe, as well as our own communities, Southside services, support, and care have remained constant and unbroken. In difficult and uncertain times, Southside will continue to support our families. And tonight, we ask you to be a part of that family. Your support creates hope for now and for a better future, regardless of the challenges we may face. We thank you from the bottom of our hearts for your dedication to our children and their families.
Thank you so much, Molly. Just incredible things that Southside's doing for the community, not only for the kids, but with their wraparound services for the parents as well. And just a major asset to the community. And again, the Young Friends organization is just honored to be able to help in a small way. And hope you're having a great time tonight and enjoying the trivia. It's been kind of a weird year, I think, and it was weird. It's weird not to be in the gymnasium with you all in person, but one of the cool parts about doing a virtual trivia is we have one team joining us from San Francisco and another team joining us from New Orleans. So shout out to them, and couldn't do that in person, so that's pretty cool. And if you guys were paying attention in the weeks leading up to trivia, some of you may have ordered the Silver Linings cocktail kit from STL Barkeep. And a portion of those sales will go back to Southside, and looking forward to breaking into that old fashioned when we get home. So without further ado, let's get on to round 4. Before we can get to the questions, just have to thank another sponsor, Advertisers Printing. Thank you so much for being a sponsor for our trivia night, and couldn't have done it without you. All right, round 4, St. Louis sports. Question number 1. In 2020, this Cardinal moved into 3rd place on the all-time list of games played for the franchise, passing Ozzie Smith. In 2020, that's this year, this Cardinal moved into 3rd place on the all-time list of games played for the franchise, passing Ozzie Smith. Question number 2. The 100th PGA Championship was held at Belle Country Club in 2018. While perhaps best known for Tiger Woods' 2nd place finish, the major tournament was actually won by this golfer. Big comeback tour for Tiger Woods, but a 2nd place finish nonetheless. That question again, the 100th PGA Championship was held locally at Belle Country Club in 2018. While perhaps best known for Tiger Woods' 2nd place finish, the major tournament was actually won by this golfer. So we're looking for the winner of the tournament, not Tiger Woods. Question number 3. Boston Celtics legend Bill Russell was famously 11-1 in NBA Finals over his NBA playing career. Who defeated his Celtics in the 1958 NBA Finals? Boston Celtics legend Bill Russell was famously 11-1 in NBA Finals over his NBA playing career. Who defeated his Celtics in the 1958 NBA Finals? Question 4. In 1983, the St. Louis Blues were very nearly relocated to this Canadian city. And thank God they weren't. In 1983, the St. Louis Blues were very nearly relocated to this Canadian city. Question 5. Between 1959 and 1974, St. Louis University won 10 NCAA titles in the sport. Between 1959 and 1974, St. Louis University won 10 NCAA titles in this sport. Question 6. What was the nickname of St. Louis's World Team tennis team that played from 1994 to 2011? What was the nickname of St. Louis's World Team tennis team that played from 1994 to 2011? Question 7. What St. Louis Rams linebacker made the tackle to seal the Rams' Super Bowl victory in Super Bowl 34? What St. Louis Rams linebacker made the tackle to seal the Rams' Super Bowl victory in Super Bowl 34? Question 8. The 2020 World Series was contested entirely at Globe Life Field in Arlington, Texas. The last World Series to be played at a single ballpark was the 1944 World Series between which two teams? Again, the 2020 World Series was contested entirely at Globe Life Field in Arlington, Texas. The last World Series to be played at a single ballpark was the 1944 World Series between which two teams? Question 9. This boxer, born and raised in St. Louis, is possibly the best known for winning the undisputed heavyweight championship in 1978 by defeating Muhammad Ali in only his 8th professional fight. This boxer, born and raised in St. Louis, is possibly the best known for winning the undisputed heavyweight championship in 1978 by defeating Muhammad Ali in only his 8th professional fight. All right, and the last question for round 4. This East St. Louis native won 6 Olympic medals, including 3 golds in track and field events, while competing in the 1984, 88, 92, and 96 Summer Olympics. This East St. Louis native won 6 Olympic medals, including 3 golds in track and field events, while competing in the 1984, 1988, 1992, and 1996 Summer Olympics. All right, we're going to put 10 minutes on the clock. Please try and get those answers in quickly. We're running a little behind. And just a reminder that when we start reading the questions in round 5, the raffle for the Airpods will close, and we'll draw that winner at the end of the round after I read the answers. Good luck, and we'll see you in 10 minutes or less, hopefully. All right, hey everybody, welcome back. Before we read the answers for round 4, I just want to remind you that the raffle will close when we begin round 5. So last chance to get a raffle ticket for a chance to win a pair of Apple Airpods. All right, let's see the answers for round 4. Question 1, Yadier Molina. Answer for question 2 is Brooks Koepka. Answer to question 3 is the St. Louis Hawks. Question 4, the answer is Saskatoon in Saskatchewan. The correct answer is the city Saskatoon in the province of Saskatchewan. Did I get that right? Great. The answer is Saskatoon. Question 5, the sport is soccer. Question 6, the St. Louis Aces. We will accept aces. Answer to question 7, Mike Jones. Never forget that play. Answer to question 8, the St. Louis Cardinals and the St. Louis Browns. Answer to question 9, Leon Spinks. And last but not least, question 10, the answer is Jackie Joyner-Kersee. All right, a couple more shameless plugs. The raffle is about to close. You probably have like 30 seconds to buy a raffle ticket if you really want one. You do not have to rush to get a goodie box, but I would recommend you get one soon because we have some delicious Alibi cookies. We have some delicious Popcorn Professor, Super Sweet Tumbler, Civil Life beer, and a nice mask for your COVID protection. If none of those things intrigue you, please consider donating. Refer to the links that Cleo sent you earlier. Every little bit helps. And thank you all again for playing trivia with us. That being said, let's start on round 5. Alrighty. Big thank you to our round sponsor, the Charity CFO. Couldn't do it without our sponsors. It's been a really fun night. We're having a great time down here at the Media Outlaws studio, and couldn't do it without the sponsors. So, all right, at this point, the raffle is closed. So, no hemming and hawing about not getting a raffle ticket. You had your chances, and you didn't execute. Sorry. Round 5, word ladder. Question number 1, airing from 2008 to 2013, this AMC drama starring Bryan Cranston and Aaron Paul is often considered one of the best television shows of all time. Airing from 2008 to 2013, this AMC drama starring Bryan Cranston and Aaron Paul is often considered one of the best television shows of all time. Question 2, this irreverent 2003 comedy starring Billy Bob Thornton grossed approximately $76.5 million at the box office. This irreverent 2003 comedy starring Billy Bob Thornton grossed approximately $76.5 million at the box office. Question 3, known as the American Riviera, this coastal city in California also hosts a university that claims Michael Douglas as an alumni. Known as the American Riviera, this coastal city in California also hosts a university that claims Michael Douglas as an alumni. Question 4. She was the First Lady of the United States from 1989 to 1993. She was the First Lady of the United States from 1989 to 1993. Question 5. This is the name for the type of aircraft used to provide flight services to remote or undeveloped areas. This is the name for the type of aircraft used to provide flight services to remote or undeveloped areas. In Magic the Gathering, the abilities for cards of this type are based on loyalty and determined by counters, which must either be added or subtracted to use the ability. Good luck with this one. In Magic the Gathering, the abilities for cards of this type are based on loyalty and determined by counters, which must either be added or subtracted to use the ability. Question 7. This show aired on CBS from 1993 to 2001 and starred Chuck Norris. This show aired on CBS from 1993 to 2001 and starred Chuck Norris. Question 8. First issued in 1967, this is a children's nature magazine published by the U.S. National Wildlife Foundation. First issued in 1967, this is a children's nature magazine published by the U.S. National Wildlife Foundation. Question 9. This Grammy Award winner was perhaps best known for songs such as Jesse's Girl, Affair of the Heart, and Love Somebody. This Grammy Award winner was perhaps best known for songs such as Jesse's Girl, Affair of the Heart, and Love Somebody. And the last question for round 5. This is the baseball team for which Homer Simpson was briefly a mascot in The Simpsons episode Dancin' Homer. This is the baseball team for which Homer Simpson was briefly a mascot in The Simpsons episode Dancin' Homer. All right, 10 minutes on the clock to get those answers in. And when we come back, we will be choosing the winner of the raffle for the Airpods. Good luck, and we'll see you back here in 10 minutes. All right, we're still waiting on one team. That one team, you have 30 seconds. But before we go through the answers, we are going to draw the raffle for the Airpods. Our lovely assistant Catherine is here with the raffle tickets. Welcome. All right, I'm going to dig in real deep here. And the winner is... Oh, it's me. No, I'm kidding. Mara Martin. Mara Martin. Do we have a winner? Yes, we do. We have a winner. Oh, it's someone in San Francisco. Wow. Okay, well, you're going to have to pay the shipping on the AirPods. Sorry about that. Congratulations, Mara. And answers should be in by now. And if they're not, well, they're marked wrong. Sorry. All right. Congrats to the raffle winner. Let's do the answers to round 5. Question 1, our answer is Breaking Bad. Question 2, the answer is Bad Santa. Talk about irreverent. Funny movie. Question 3, Santa Barbara. The American Riviera, Santa Barbara. Question 4, Barbara Bush. Question 5, a bush plane. Question 6, Planeswalker. Planeswalker. Question 7, Walker, Texas Ranger. Oh yeah. Question 8, Ranger Rick. Question 9, Rick Springfield. And last but not least, the answer to question 10, Springfield Isotopes. The Springfield Isotopes. All right, we're going to jump right into the last round, round 6. Thank you so much to our round 6 sponsor, CMIT Solutions, your technology team. Big thank you to all our sponsors tonight. Couldn't do it without you guys. I think tonight's been a huge success, and we'll just have to see if we're in person or if we're virtual again next year. All right, without further ado, the questions. Oh, we have one more sponsor. I'm sorry. One more sponsor, Knight Nicastro McKay. Thank you so much, guys. Really appreciate your support. Okay, this is going to take a little explaining. So, round 6 is frame by frame. We will show you the frame of a film. You have to answer which of the following, Harrison Ford, Liam Neeson, or Gary Oldman appeared in the film. You don't need to name the film and the name of the movie, just the actor who appeared in it. So there's only going to be 3 choices for your answers. You have a 33% chance of getting it right. I'm going to show you pictures of the film that probably won't contain the actor, but what we're looking for is the name of one actor, one of the 3 that you see here. Here's clue number 1. So one of those 3 actors was in this film. And again, we'll be looping these pictures during your 10-minute answer period. So question number 2, one of those 3 actors was in this film. Question 3. Again, one of those 3 actors was in this film pictured here. Question 4. Here's the clue for question 5. And question 6. Here's the clue for question 7. Question number 8. Question 9. And last but not least, question 10. So question 10 is a little different. 2 of those actors are in this film. 1 is not. We want to know which one of the 3 actors are not in this film. One that is not in this film. All right, 10 minutes are on the clock. We'll see you in 10 minutes for the answers. All right, welcome back, everybody. Thanks for your patience. Before we get to the answers of the final round, I just want to give a couple thank yous. Matt from Media Outlaws is here running the show for us, doing a great job, and the reason why the stream looks and sounds amazing, among other things. So big thank you to him. Want to thank our volunteers. Catherine's been doing damage control from a PR standpoint since our YouTube debacle earlier tonight. And then we need to thank Miriam and Rosanna. They're doing all the scoring and making sure that the Googles all interconnect in the interwebs and do all the magic and make your scores happen. Big thank you to them. And then lastly, I need to probably tell you what the first place winners will win tonight. Should it be you? Big prize. Huge, bigly prize. Free entry in the 2021 trivia. Huge. All you can drink. On us. And then you also get the satisfaction of helping 220 children and their families. So, I mean, that is just value on value on value. And without further ado, let's read the answers to round 6. All right, question number 1. The answer is Liam Neeson. The movie was Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. Question 2. The answer is Gary Oldman from Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. Question 3. We have Harrison Ford from Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark. Question 4. We have Gary Oldman from Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy. Never heard of that movie. I think it's a movie. We'll go with it. Question 5. Liam Neeson from Love Actually. I've seen it a few times. Question 6. Harrison Ford, The Fugitive. Question 7. Harrison Ford again, Star Wars, Episode 6? Is that the Roman numerals? Yeah, Return of the Jedi. Question 8. Liam Neeson in Taken. And question 9. Gary Oldman in The Fifth Element. And last but not least, who is not in this film? Harrison Ford. The other two are in the film. Liam Neeson and Gary Oldman are in Batman Begins. All right, sit tight with us while we tally up the winners. We're going to show the scores here in just a minute, and we'll be back in just a second, and we'll tell you. Oh, this just in. We already have our winners. Unfortunately, I can't read them because it's too small on my screen. Oh, the winner of the 2020 Night In with Southside is the Guitar team, and their score is 60. They had a perfect score. Wow. Second place is McCarthy with 59 points, so almost a perfect score, but not quite. And in third place, we have the McVeigh team with 59 points. Oh, they're tied for second. Sorry, I really can't read the scores. It's too small, but you can. Congrats to everyone. Thank you all so much for participating. We do have a few more events coming up. The Kendra Scott Gives Back event, great chance to get some really cool jewelry just in time for the holidays. And then on March 6th of 2021, we have the virtual Champions for Children Gala. Thank you all again so much. Couldn't do this without you, and looking forward to another successful trivia night in 2021. Peace and love. Good night.